Diving the World, the premier program on sport diving. This week, actor Sam Jones joins Diving the World in beautiful Belize for some of the best diving anywhere. Diving the World is brought to you by U.S. Divers, Ocean Technology Systems, and by Bentley Marine Video. Actor Sam Jones is an experienced diver and, along with his wife Ramona, was happy to join marine biologist Randy Johnson of Diving the World for an adventure in Belize. Sam was on hiatus, having recently completed a starring role in the feature film Texas Payback.
I suppose you want me to go shopping with it, too.
There's shopping, walking, talking, the bathroom, putting your makeup on. I want you to take this with you wherever you go until Cody's back behind bars. Will you just do this for me?
Okay, Lewis. Happy?
You're gonna move into the hotel, right?
Yes, I promise.
You know, knowing me could be a liability.
Oh, Mr. Gentry, knowing you is a real pleasure.
Ooh.
After arriving in Belize, the Diving the World crew was taken to a marina in Belize City for the 2-hour boat ride to Cay Boquel and the Turniff Island Lodge. Belize is located on the Caribbean coast of Central America and 30 miles off the east coast of Belize. At the edge of the largest barrier reef in the Western Hemisphere are the Turniff Islands and the Turniff Island Lodge. The proximity to mangrove-covered cays, the nurseries of the reef, accounts for the abundance of marine life in the area. The Belize coast has a colorful history of shipping and pirate activity, all of which contribute to one of the most interesting and beautiful dive destinations in the world. After the short boat trip, the Diving the World crew reached the pristine setting of the Turniff Island Lodge, where they were greeted by the friendly staff. It was time to settle in, have a great meal, and prepare for the first day of diving. The Diving the World crew used the buddy phone from Ocean Technology Systems. These revolutionary devices allow voice communication while diving. Incorporated into full-face dive masks, this underwater communication system adds a whole new level of enjoyment to sport diving.
This is Sam. The mask feels very, very good. My only question is what all these mermaids doing down here?
There are over 200 established dive sites surrounding the Turniff Islands, so choosing the right one to start was left to Dave Bennett, the owner of the lodge and the first person to dive the area. With over 7,000 dives to his name, Dave knows this area better than anyone.
That's why I can sit here and tell you about what you're going to see and what's going to happen when you get in there.
That's wonderful.
The first dive site is called Majestic, for its majestic coral heads and abundant marine life. Having traveled far, Sam and Randy were anxious to get into the water.
Sam, how do you read me? Good. Am I coming in clear? Just like you're downstairs. It is beautiful down here. This is fantastic. It's like diving in an aquarium. Hey, much is that, Randy? The two big ones are known as bar jacks, and they look like they're feeding on the smaller fish. Just imagine being on a crowded street in some city with a couple of people about 5 times your size looking for someone to beat up on or even eat. That's right. Hey, Dave wants you to show us something. They're signaling us to come. Come on over here, Sam. This is incredible. It's a spotted eagle ray swimming right down here. We're just above him. They're just amazingly graceful underwater. It's incredible. He's beautiful, isn't he? Almost like some futuristic aircraft. Yeah, just gliding through the water. Look at that. Oh, fantastic. Well, maybe you can do that stingray call and have him come up here to us, Randy. I could give that a try. Here he comes. You can actually match his speed and hover along with him. Sure is lively down here. Fantastic. It's really nice to see all this amazing fish life. Kind of helps ease the pain of hearing that the oceans are in so much distress. That's true. They've got some activity over here. There's a lot of sand that's been dusted up by something. Look. Oh, Sam, do you see in the middle of the cloud there's a stingray there? Yeah, there he is right there. See him? Let's go see if we can get a closer look. It's the 1020 Sam Jones Express. Looks like a scene out of Thunderball. I think he beat me. I'm at 400 PSI, Randy. I'm going to go ahead and go up slow, okay? Okay, Sam.
Out of
That
there.
is blue or what?
That was fantastic. A lot of life down there. Boy.
Blue down there, wasn't it?
Yeah. Beautiful stingrays, right? Stingray or manta rays?
The one we saw from the edge was a spotted eagle ray.
Okay.
And the last one that you were chasing, that's a southern stingray.
Oh,
They were just everything jumping around in it.
it really was. Wow.
The diving was spectacular, and this was only the beginning. More of the fabulous dives of Belize were still to come. After a quick lunch and appropriate surface interval, it was time for more diving. This time, Dave Bennett chose the Sayonara, named for the island's former transport boat, which was sunk as an artificial reef in 1985. This time, Sam and Randy were guided by Annette Gustafson, the co-manager of the lodge. They were looking for marine life, and that's just what they found.
There's a large nurse shark right under here.
When you say large, how large?
At the bottom.
How large?
Well, probably 6-7 feet at least.
All right.
He's lying right under there. You can see his head sticking out. So hurry up.
Sam, you read me okay? I got you, Randy. You read me okay? Loud and clear, old buddy. I think we better follow with that, huh? Yeah, and then fly over to show us the nurse shark location. Let's go see that. Well, there's the nurse shark, but I don't see her nursing anybody. This particular shark looks like he's about 7 feet long. I bet you he's more like 8 feet. I wouldn't argue with you, Jim. Why don't you go down there and lie next to him and we'll measure it. I think you're bigger, Sam. Why don't you go do it? I'm the actor. You're the marine biologist. There's an incredible array of things to see here on this reef here at Turnoff Island Lodge. Shall we go take a look at the wreck? Come on, let's have fun now. Wow, there's a whole school of porkfish over there. Beautiful. Look at that right there, Randy. That looks like a school of pelagic fish coming in to cruise the reef here. Quite a big school, in fact. There must be several hundred fish in that school. Isn't that fantastic, Randy? This is just an absolutely incredible wonderland down here. So let's go see if there's something else we can find. And here's the wreck. This is the wreck of the Sayonara. This is the boat they used to use to take people out to Turnoff Island on. I don't think they do it anymore on this particular boat right here. That's right. If it weren't for the propeller, it might have been anything that somebody dumped down here. It's interesting to see what 10 years in the tropical sea can do to a once intact ship.
Sam decided to take advantage of the history of pirates in the area and have a little fun at Randy's expense.
Randy! Oh, here, look at this. I don't think you'll find any treasure down here, Sam. Holy cow, look at that! What is that, brother? It's a doubloon! A what? Either that or a Spanish piece of 8. Somebody planted that there, man. Well, that's one down and a couple thousand to go.
In waters like these, it seems the tanks are empty all too soon. Once again, it was time to head for the surface.
I planted a, what's it called? A gold medallion.
Yes.
Not a gold, but a
Piece
silver.
of 8.
Yeah, piece of 8 is called. Yeah, I planted it. I called Randy on the communications. I said, "Come over here. What is this?" And then I moved the piece of wood. I said, "Oh, look at that!" And he grabbed it. He was so excited he couldn't even talk.
No, really?
Yeah. So.
What did he say?
No, his eyes were like this in his mask. You know, that's all I could see are his eyes because the gear here is blocking it. And I don't know if he knows that I planted it or not, but he won't let go of it, you know.
What did you say?
I said, well, that's the first piece out of a couple hundred we're going to find here. So, and I don't know what he's going to think. It's so bogus.
Yeah.
believe it, though,
Mel
did you?
Fisher, right?
Did you believe
No,
it?
I didn't
You
believe
did,
it.
well,
Just
you did.
sitting out there. It
It
wasn't
was
even.
not sitting out
There wasn't any crust on it. It was cleaned off. Somebody put it there.
Cleaner fish.
Yeah, the cleaner fish handled it.
Pure silver.
It had been a magical day of diving, and there was still more to come in the beautiful waters of Belize. One of the most important skills a diver can have is buoyancy control. Maintaining neutral buoyancy conserves energy, protects the fragile marine environment, and prevents bottom thrashing, or stirring up the bottom and affecting visibility. Use your buoyancy compensator and practice establishing a hover or doing fin pivots. And remember, if you have to kick to maintain your depth, your buoyancy is not neutral.
Well, that about wraps it up for this episode. I'd like to thank Sam Jones for being such a great dive buddy. I'd like to thank Randy Johnson for being such a great partner and help down here. My pleasure, Sam. We'd also like to thank Dave Bennett and his gracious staff at Turnoff Island Lodge for taking such good care of us. That's right, that's Christian and that Ryan and all of the great fishers in the sea out here. Thank you. That's right. This is Randy Johnson for Diving the World. Till next time. We'll see you then.
Belize has many wonderful sights to offer, from the splendor of ancient Mayan ruins to horseback riding, hiking, or canoeing through the pristine jungle terrain. And the Diving the World crew have had an adventure in this beautiful country that they will always remember. For more information on the Turniff Island Lodge, call 1-800-338-8149. And to find out more about Maruba Resort, Windy Hill Cottages, and other Belize adventure spots, call See and Explore at 1-800-345-9786. Next week on Diving the World, Randy and Sam experience more diving in Belize, including a fabulous night dive. And join us each week as Randy Johnson and a celebrity guest experience the beauty and grandeur of the world's greatest dive destinations.